I want you to think about your last 5 jobs. Can you tell me right now, without pulling anything up, which one made you the most money? Not which one had the biggest invoice, which one was actually profitable after materials, labor, and your time. If you cannot answer that, don't worry, you're not alone. And today, I'm going to give you a framework for starting to fix it. My name is Seth Young. I'm the founder and CEO of Shepherd Financial Group, located right here in Spokane, Washington. We work with contractors and service businesses across the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. And the number one financial blind spot I see is owners who are busy, billing well, and still not building wealth. Job costing, or the lack of it, is almost always part of the story. Job costing is a method of tracking every dollar of income and expense to a specific project. Instead of just seeing total revenue and total expenses at the end of each month, you see exactly what each job cost you to complete and what it actually made you. Most accounting software has job costing features built in. The problem is not the tool. The problem is that most small business owners maintaining a digital job costing system while also running a business is just not realistic. The system requires consistent input of labor hours, material costs, and subcontractor expenses tagged to specific jobs in real time. In practice, owners are too busy and the data entry falls behind. So here's what we found actually works. For every job, create a physical folder. In that folder goes everything related to the job. The customer invoice or contract, deposits, every material receipt, every subcontractor invoice, a log of labor hours worked at the end of the job or on a regular basis. If the job runs long, the folder gets sent to your bookkeeper. They enter the data, match the cost to revenue, and produce a job profitability summary. This is low tech. That is exactly why it works. It does not require your team to learn new software mid-project. It does not require you to remember to tag transactions in QuickBooks. It requires a folder and a habit. The question you are trying to answer is simple. What did this job bring in? What did it cost to complete? And what was left over? That is job costing. The technology is optional. The discipline is not. So here is a framework for thinking about what needs to be tracked on every job. I call it CLEAR. C is for cost every expense. Every material purchase, every subcontractor payment, every supply run. If it was bought for a specific job, it goes in that job's folder. L is for labor hours. Material costs are easy because you have receipts. Labor is where most contractors lose money without realizing it. If you estimated 10 hours and the job took 14, that 4-hour difference is real money that did not show up in your estimate. E is for estimate versus actual. Every job should have a rough budget before it starts. That number becomes your benchmark. Without it, you have no way to know whether the job performed the way you expected. A is for accounts payable timing. Subcontractor invoices often come in after a job closes. Make sure those costs are matched to the right job even when they arrive late. R is for review. Before the job closes, do not wait until the final invoice to look at the numbers. A mid-job check gives you the chance to adjust before the damage is done. Once you have that job level data, even in a simple spreadsheet, a few things become possible that were not before. You can see which types of jobs are most profitable, not which ones have the biggest invoices, which ones actually return the most margin after costs. That information should drive where you focus your sales energy. You can see where your estimates are consistently off. If labor is always running over on a particular type of work, that is a pricing problem. If materials are consistently higher than estimated, that is a planning problem. Either way, the data tells you what to fix. You can have a more honest conversation with yourself about whether your business is building wealth or just generating revenue. Those are not the same thing. And job costing is often where that distinction becomes visible for the first time. So here's the reality. You do not need sophisticated software to start understanding your job profitability. You need a folder, a habit, and someone to help you make sense of the numbers when the job is done. If you want help setting up a simple job costing process for your business, book a free call with us at Shepherd Financial. The link is in the description. Know your numbers, steward your business.